miss the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't brave from the sticks and stones, they...
DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
Right calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 18.
On 2nd down, here's Garoppolo. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for,
but instead, 3rd down.
Complete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Kendrick Bourne.
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
49er
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. 2nd play in a row with a 12-yard gain. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Garoppolo now. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
To throw is Garoppolo. Buying time to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
On downs.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 35-yard line.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Well, the Jets sweep. This is Godwin. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Defensively.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw now on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 18.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway as the season winds down and you look at them in totality. You know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football because, as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he's stopped right around the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Javon Kinlaw. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Buccaneers 7, 49ers nothing.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down again. Eric Armstead able to record his 5th sack of the season. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
7-yard line.
And he rifles one incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Eric Armstead. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. That's caught by Werner, the tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
1st down, 49.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down.
15. 1st down.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. Flush to his right. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd and a yard, Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll run it with Coleman. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown.
Tevin Coleman. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Now Garoppolo. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Niners 12. Buccaneers 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
San Francisco.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
49er first down.
21. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Charlie Werner, the tight end, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Coverage by Ian O'Neal.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Samuel, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Now this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Bradley Roby there defensively. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Flushed out right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
First down, 49ers.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down and 4, Garoppolo gets this one to Juszczyk. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball. So
2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's got Miller. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle made that time by Vita Vea. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
At the Buck, 7.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vita Vea in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
A 43-yard attempt.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
48-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To Evans on the slant. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike. You better be afraid.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. First and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Bucs are within a 2-point conversion of tying us up.
Point conversion.
Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Complete.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Niners on third down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Taken down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. On third down, here's Coleman. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Neal brought him down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
First down.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead.
Buccaneers 13.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On first down, Rodgers. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Eric Armstead in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Rodgers to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The 30.
Ain't doing
past the 20. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble, and they did. Took it the other way for a score, and now if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle perhaps to win this ball game.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now this will make it into the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Now Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
To Brandon.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charlie Warner, the tight end, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To Tevin Coleman.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Garoppolo to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
For Kendrick Bourne. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30.
On the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
One final try now for Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Buccaneers, it's a 4th win of the campaign as they get to 4-10 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, the rough season continues as they plunge to 1-13. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta know when I only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need to sell. Gotta be number one. Never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. I'm win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.